Good morning, this is Robin Bieber on the EU and Energy Chart Talk on the 20th of April at 7:25 in the morning London time. The chart in front of us is DEC 20 emissions and it's trying to stage a bit of a recovery, not so much a recovery, but to come back from the overnight lows. And this area here, 2146 to 2148, is going to be a problem for it. If it moves and closes over here, then it could push up to the 100-day at 2305. However, it's struggling a little, and if we put a 60-minute chart on this contract, we can see that the strength is under pressure, and it looks like the next few hours, 2 or 3 hours, could be to the downside. So it should be treated carefully around this 2146-48 area. If it gets over 2148, then there is a reasonable chance of a return of upside to the area of yesterday's highs, Friday's highs, and maybe as high as 2305. Meanwhile, there's no downside whilst it's above the 5-day at 2062. This stochastic being negative is a little bit of a worry. Now, if we move on to MBP, the front month is struggling. It's trying to stage a recovery, but it's still below the 5-day moving average, which comes in around 15.524, and there's no serious upside unless it can get above the 13-day at 16.142, which would then have it going higher probably to the 21-day at 17.829. Watch these short-term moving averages. The price is likely to ebb and flow around them for a bit. And if we look at the winter contract, it's had a good recovery. It looks like it's going to put the 34-day under pressure again at 34.059. If it gets over there, then it should rally up to the 55-day at around 34.76, and no serious upside unless it's above the 55-day. Equally, no real downside whilst it's above the 13-day at around 32.818. It's got a positive stochastic, so I would expect the 34-day to be under pressure during the course of the earlier part of today. The TTF, it failed yesterday to make any serious impression on the 21-day at 7.353. This is a key resistance for it. This is a perfect springboard move from the short-term moving averages up to the next major moving average, the 21-day, and a bit of a failure. There's no downside whilst it's above the 5-day at 6.941, but I'm expecting that to come under pressure today. The stochastic is negative, so watch the short-term moving averages and then watch the 21-day carefully. It's stuck at the moment with no clear direction. Felix has a high at 39.45. It needs to get over here to be pushing higher. It tried hard on Friday and now it's just stuck below 39.45. So long as it stays over the 55-day at 38.94, it's okay. And there's no serious weakness unless it's below the 5-day at 38.29. That's all for today, folks. Good luck, good trading, and bon appetit.